guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So we just got home from North Bay and Canadian Tire. So those of you who don't know, obviously, Canadian, hello. Anyhow, so the 1377s are actually on sale right now for like about 78 bucks, 79 bucks. And thought, okay, well, that's better than paying 100 bucks, you know. And so I thought, well, let's grab one of these puppies. So now I've had the other versions of the 1377 before, and I'm not expecting any real changes here as far as output power, but you never know. I mean, the 1320 suits have certainly changed over the years, but as far as, you know, output goes, they've changed a bit. So kind of curious to see how this one does. You know, I really wish they'd get out of this blister pack stuff, because you can get cut so easily. Oh, no matter how careful you are. Alright, so, oh look at that, we got a manual in here. Once it's open, it's yours. Okay, so, get this stuff out of the way. So, basic specs here for Canada. Bolt action, pneumatic, 177 cal. Weighs 1.875 pounds, 13.6 inches in length, rifled steel barrel, fixed front sight, adjustable peep or notch in the rear, crossbolt safety, up to 495 feet per second. I do want to say something though, for those of you who don't understand this, no matter what country you're in, these are called up to, which means it has the potential to reach 495 or 600 or 1,000, depending on what gun you're talking about, right? It's potential. Doesn't mean it will actually do it, and especially it ain't gonna do that actual up to rating with a standard pellet. And the most common standard pellet throughout time, at least for Crosman air guns, has been 7.4 grains in the 177 and 14.3, I believe it is, for the 22s. Anyway, so these guns are just as moddable as your 1322s, your backpacker 2289s, and of course your 22, 40, 50, and 60 series guns. But nonetheless, it is a pumper, and it doesn't take a whole lot to get her up to full power, except for 10 pumps and a little bit of strength to get her to 10 pumps, but hey, you get used to it. You build muscles out of the deal. It's looking like first impression here. I like the grips. I do like the new grip style Crosman's gone with. These are a lot nicer than the older style ones, and I do have still a set of the older style grips, but I'm really digging these new style grips. The pump arm as well, it's a lot nicer, so you can grab it here, and you know, you've got that meat that you can grab same time, and the styling is cool. The, you know, fake stippling here on the plastic, also very cool. I like the black bolts they've gone with. Like the whole black theme here is really nice. Kind of gives it a lot meaner look, right? So that's very nice. Bluing job looks like it was done extremely well on this gun, so that's nice, positive. So we also got a more up-to-date trigger system that's been going on for a number of years now. Better than the old brass style ones that were kind of like rough-edged and very, you know. Ever since they came out with these new black ones that are smoother and more contour rounded, they've been great. It's not a lot to pull the trigger on this thing, actually. I don't have one of those trigger scale things, but you know, it doesn't take a lot, so that's actually quite nice. Anyways, so you can mount a stock on this thing. You can get a quick release kit, which the handle is already drilled for, so just on off real quick, or you can screw the stock to the main handle, so it makes it very stiff and stable in comparison. Because you will find that with quick release kits, you're going to have a bit of play in those stocks using them that way. But it is nice if you're looking for a fast takedown system. I would go with a quick release kit. But anyway, so I say we get this thing out and we'll lube it up, because even though there is some stuff there from the factory, I still always like to pre-lubricate all the seals ahead of time. So just the pump cup and our bolt seal here is all we got to worry about on this gun. So that's good. And we'll put her across the Chrony. I don't have any hypervelocity pellets in 177 today. I do have some on the way here. They should hopefully be in if nothing happens in delays. They should be here next week, and we'll revisit this gun, Chronying it with hypervelocity pellets at 10 pumps and right on up. And yes, we are going to push this pump to the maximum limits and dump 20 pumps into this sucker and see what kind of speed it'll produce just as is with the pellets I have here. Now I am going to check my pellet weights because I do have Crosman pointed here, and I do have Black Widows, and I'll check the weights on the Black Widows, and if they're the same weight, well, there's no point. But if they're a little lighter, then definitely run the Black Widows through this thing too. A couple of shots anyhow. Gotta go sparingly, they're expensive pellets. So, without further ado, instant for you. Hey guys, we're out here with the Chrony now, and I checked the weights on the Black Widow pellets. Turned out they're actually a little heavier, so we're just going to do the 7.4 grain pointed pellets from Crosman for today, and then when I get those hyper pellets in, we'll do the hyper pellet test. So 10 pumps per shot. I'll zoom in on the Chrony so you can see what's going on here with the numbers. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you here. Now, of course, I'm going to be in front of the Chrony for each shot, but I'll step away after each shot. Man, getting the 10s hard on this sucker. .441. That's actually really respectable. The older ones with the brown pump and handles, they used to get about 413. .432. Okay, last shot for this string, and then we'll do 15 pumps and then 20. 431. So give her 430s is where I'm at. So, okay, let's do 15. There's 15. See what we get. .462. Not expecting much more out of 20, but see what happens. Ah, 20. Wicked. .467. .10 pumps. This thing is one hard bugger to pump, I'll tell you. 410 for that one. Not bad. It's going to go up again as soon as we put a little bit more lube in. Yeah, the pump piston's dried up again. You're only going to get so many shots, I guess. Brand spanking new gun. It's got to break in a bit. Okay, so that's our Chrony results. So it runs in the 430s, especially if your piston seal is lubed. And I don't know how well you can see this, but let me just zoom out here. So it's kind of dried up a little bit now. There's barely anything left, and that does make a difference on compression. So anyways, so we'll revisit this again once I get the Predator pellets in, and or Prometheus pellets, sorry. And we'll try some hypervelocity rounds on this thing, and continue from there. So that's going to be it for this video, and then we'll do the hyper pellet thing, get that done, and then after that we'll do a full review on the gun. So see you on the next one.